Shangxianju Scenic Area is located in Baida Town, Xianju County, Taizhou City, Zhejiang Province. It is a national 5A level tourist attraction and one of China's famous Danxia landform landscape areas. The scenic area covers an area of about 86 square kilometers. It is mainly characterized by strange peaks and rocks, deep valley waterfalls, and sunrise over the sea of clouds. It is known as the #1 fairy mountain in Jiangnan and is a comprehensive tourist destination integrating natural scenery, cultural relics, and leisure and vacation. Natural landscape. Shangxianju is famous for its magnificent landscape. There are peaks and steep mountains in the area, with typical Danxia landforms. There are more than 300 peaks of various shapes in the scenic area, such as Lover's Peak and Lotus Peak, which are of different shapes, strange and steep, like a fairyland in the mythological world. The peaks and rocks here are particularly spectacular at sunrise and sunset. The mountains are looming in the clouds and mist, as if in a fairyland, so it is named Shangxianju. Main attractions. Famous attractions in Shangxianju include Yunjin Grand Canyon, Qianshanjian Waterfall, Tianzhu Peak, Shuangsun Peak, etc. Among them, Yunjin Grand Canyon is the essence of the scenic area. The canyon has waterfalls, streams, and gurgling streams. The cliffs on both sides are magnificent and steep, which is breathtaking. Qianshanjian Waterfall has a drop of 180 meters and is the most representative waterfall landscape in Shangxianju. The water flows straight down with great momentum. Humanistic legends. Shangxianju not only has unique natural landscapes, but also contains rich cultural legends. It is said that immortals lived here in ancient times and left many beautiful and moving stories. Many attractions in the scenic area, such as Shangxiantai and Xianrun Cave, are closely related to these legends. The long history and mysterious legends have added infinite charm to Shangxianju. Tourism experience. Shangxianju is a great place for outdoor adventures and hiking. There are many plank roads and trails in the scenic area, which are convenient for tourists to go deep into the valleys and peaks and experience the magnificence of nature firsthand. Visitors can climb the steep peaks along the plank road, challenge themselves on the thrilling glass plank road, and feel the thrill and excitement. In addition, the scenic area also has facilities such as cable cars and sightseeing buses to facilitate tourists of different ages. Ecological protection. Shangxianju Scenic Area has become an important area for ecological protection with its unique landforms and rich flora and fauna resources. The scenic area is lush with vegetation and has a variety of rare plants and wild animals, providing a good place for people to get close to nature. In short, Shangxianju has become an important tourist business card for Taizhou and even the entire Zhejiang province with its beautiful natural landscape and rich cultural heritage. It is an ideal place for tourists to feel nature and relax their minds. The Luban Valley Ladder in Taihang Mountain, located in the Taihang Grand Canyon in Linzhou City, Henan Province, is one of China's famous ancient engineering miracles. As an ancient building with a history of more than 600 years, it not only demonstrates the wisdom and perseverance of the ancient working people, but also becomes a popular attraction for modern people to explore history and nature. The ladder is built along the mountain and winds between steep cliffs. It is known as the Hanging Corridor and is one of the masterpieces of ancient transportation. Historical background. The Luban Valley Ladder was built in the Ming Dynasty and was completed in the early Ming Dynasty. It took 5 years to complete. The ladder was built to connect the villages deep in the Taihang Mountains with the outside world, so that local people could trade and communicate more conveniently. At that time, due to the extremely inconvenient transportation, building such a ladder became a very challenging engineering task. The name of the ladder contains the word Luban, which also symbolizes the admiration for the ancient craftsman Luban and expresses admiration for the wisdom of the craftsman. Architectural features. The total length of the Luban Valley Ladder is nearly 1,000 meters, with an average width of less than 1 meter. It was built completely in accordance with the natural trend of the mountain. The ladder is carefully built of stones and wood, and the engineering difficulty is extremely high. The entire structure does not have a single nail or iron piece, and is completely connected by a clever mortise and tenon structure. This ancient technique has made the ladder still as solid as ever after hundreds of years of wind and rain erosion. Standing on the ladder, there is a deep abyss under your feet, and you can see the winding canyon and the lush Taihang mountain landscape from a distance, giving you a thrilling experience. Cultural value. The Luban Valley Ladder is not only the crystallization of engineering technology, but also an important relic of ancient transportation culture. It is a true portrayal of the daily life of ancient people, symbolizing their spirit of fearlessness and innovation. The construction of the ladder is not only for survival and development, but also reflects the wisdom of the society at that time to adapt to and transform the natural environment. At the same time, the Luban Valley Ladder is also conveying a kind of indomitable spiritual power. Its builders faced the steep terrain and harsh natural environment. Without advanced mechanical tools, they relied entirely on manual labor and wisdom to complete this huge project. In today's era, the Luban Valley Ladder has become a symbol of people's remembrance of their ancestors and inspiration for future generations. Tourism value. Today, the Luban Valley Ladder has become one of the famous attractions in the Taihang Mountain Grand Canyon, attracting a large number of tourists to visit. Tourists can not only appreciate the magnificence of ancient engineering, but also experience the danger of passing on the ladder. The Taihang Mountain Grand Canyon where the ladder is located has beautiful scenery, with gurgling streams and strange peaks in the canyon. It is an ideal place for leisure, vacation, and adventure. Yendang Mountain is located in Yuqing City, Wenzhou City, Zhejiang Province. It is one of the 10 famous mountains in China. It is named after the geese that inhabit the lake on the top of the mountain. It is known as the famous mountain on the sea and the most beautiful mountain in the world. Yendang Mountain is famous for its strange peaks, strange rocks, caves, and waterfalls. It is magnificent, steep, and beautiful. It is a typical volcanic rhyolite landform. It is also a World Geological Park and a National 5A tourist attraction. Yendang Mountain has rich natural landscapes and cultural history. The three core scenic spots of Lingfeng, Lingyan, and Dalongqiu are the most famous. Lingfeng is famous for its peculiar peaks and rocks and beautiful night scenery. During the day, the peaks are of different shapes under the sunlight, as if all things are alive. After nightfall, the moonlight shines on the mountains, showing a soft and hazy beauty, which makes people feel like entering a fairyland. Lingyan is one of the 10 famous caves in ancient China. It is famous for its cliffs and towering stone peaks. There are ancient grottos and Lingyan Temple built on the cliff. The stone steps leading up to the cliff are steep and exciting. The majestic Dalongqiu waterfall is a major wonder of Yendang Mountain. With a drop of more than 190 meters, the waterfall rushes down, shaking the valley bottom with a sound, like a giant dragon going out of the sea. Magnificent. Yendang Mountain is also an important place for Taoism and Buddhism. There are many ancient temples, stone carvings, and Taoist temples preserved to this day. The scenic spots and historical sites complement the beautiful mountains and rivers, and are permeated with a strong historical and cultural atmosphere. Since the Tang and Song dynasties, it has attracted many literati and poets to visit, write poems and paint, and left many immortal works. Su Dongpa, Su Xiaoke and others have visited Yendang Mountain and were amazed by its wonders. The landscape and cultural connotation of Yendang Mountain complement each other, making it an ideal destination for sightseeing, leisure and vacation. Whether it is the dawn, the sunset, the misty rain, or the clear sky, Yendang Mountain is fascinating with its unique natural charm, and it is well deserved to be known as the most beautiful mountain in the world.